What's up, guys? I'm SwagBucket, joined by,
Super Slide.
and we're taking a look at a game we recently played with our friend Zelda Fan, who is an Echo VR player here at Western Esports. So we're hopping right in to a trios game here. So, Slide, tell me, what do you like most about this new chapter?
Honestly, I'm feeling like the new Mythic, Spider-Man Mythic's a little overused. A lot of the players use it to avoid most fights, and it's a little annoying. But I'm enjoying most of the sliding. It's pretty fun. It's in the name.
Yeah.
And the MK rifle is pretty well. The accuracy's dead on, and I don't know how you could miss the shots, but I tend to miss.
Hey, that's okay. But I will say recently, being beamed by an MK7 just feels bad, feels bad.
One of the better inclusions, Tilted Towers. I mean, it's not as bad as it was before, but it's decent. The newer hotspot's definitely Covert Cavern.
Oh yeah, I would have thought for sure that if Epic had added in Covert just a little bit after Tilted Towers, Covert, 1, wouldn't have been so contested, and 2, Tilted Towers would have got a lot more attention. You tend to find a whole lot less people at Tilted Towers than when it first came out.
For sure.
So right off the back here, you can see we are dropping Covert Cavern. It still has some of the best loot in the game, as of whatever update we're on at this point. I think this is the newest update. But anyhow, dropping right off the back here, there are these large hatches around this area where you can dive straight down in or glide up away from the inevitable horde of people that land here.
Yeah, this chapter's gone a little nuts and a little overboard with the amount of world. Like, there's a lot of stuff to go explore. There's a lot of new interesting things. Around Covert Cavern, there's been a lot of activity, especially since the IO is mining underground secretly, plotting to do whatever they want to the order. So hopefully we get to see that in the future. The inclusion of the pizza is pretty well too, especially 25 shield and a lot of health.
Yeah, so also the patches you can carry 3 now, so they're more useful as a long-term heal.
Especially with a group, because holding 3 slices is a lot worse than holding the whole pizza box.
Oh yeah. But coming down here, I did some action on some IO guards.
Yeah, Brutus is a little hard to deal with. One of my earlier games, he phased through the floor.
Yeah. That is one problem with Epic adding so much content. You do tend to find some glitches every once in a while. Good news is, though, Epic is one of the, in my personal opinion, best game developers out there, because they fix stuff pretty quickly. So,
yeah,
whatever glitches people are exploiting, you're usually going to see them taken down basically as soon as Epic hears about them.
Like the exploitation with the tires, you used to throw out buildings and stuff, and then chunks of building and debris would just fly everywhere.
You got it.
Including the new tornado.
Alright, hitting shots with the MK7 here. You can see how broken it is. Dealing 20 damage from that far range. You can see the boss there, Brutus, now mad at us. But with 3 people, it's easy to take him down. The only downside of playing trios at Covert Cavern is you do get a whole lot of people trying to camp the vault, or a whole lot of people contesting you at the vault, so that can be difficult, but you'll see here, I think we get the vault pretty well in this game. We have a nice strat. Also, during this week, it's the high-flying week, so Spider Mythics are dropping out of chests, and bounce pads are back for this week as well.
Oh yeah. Make sure you get your 150,000 points on the quad crusher on the bounce pads. Make sure you get that done.
Getting an IO guard here now, hitting 31 headshots from afar with the MK7.
The recoil pattern's just straight up, so all you have to do is just maneuver the mouse a little bit downwards and you're solid.
Yeah, you got it. Also, heavy shotgun being back and being I wouldn't know if you would call it a buff or rather a change. It now only shoots like 1 shot right in the middle, and that's all you get. So
yeah, slug rounds. It's pretty decent. I've hit a couple.
Yeah, it's an interesting way to play with shotguns. So also you can see there bounce pads. This was the first game we had played in this new action tuning. They used to be called like Wild Leaks or Prime Witch or something like that.
Oh, the bow. I couldn't see.
Yeah. But also back in, I think it was Chapter 2, Season 8, when it was the Primal season, they would do Primal Weeks where they would buff the spawn rates of certain weapons and stuff. So I'm glad to bring that back. Made it very interesting for those weeks when those were around.
So much better than the makeshift.
Oh yeah. You can see Zelda Fan there getting taken down. Trying to maneuver around here, building up.
I'm glad at least this season there's not as much people who like to build a lot.
Oh yeah. Well, because building is it's getting nerfed because the SMG can basically rip through it. So
I feel like if they didn't add turbo builds, we'd be pretty solid. Even against other teams.
See here, giving Zelda Fan a revive. As I said before, Zelda Fan is an Echo VR player here at Western Esports. So pretty cool that he's been practicing some with us, and so we got some good content in with him here.
Yeah.
Now throwing pizza slices for him. That is one good thing. If you're carrying around a pizza box, it is useful if the whole squad's together. But in solos, pizza boxes are not so useful because it takes a minute to throw it down and actually use it as a healable. So
Yeah.
it's like the campfire of this chapter in a way, because you really got to commit to using one of them.
Yeah, I want to hear your thoughts. What are your thoughts about them getting rid of shakedowns?
Getting rid of shakedowns, I honestly think
For a trade-off for like
yeah.
healing twice as much with two teammates.
Yeah, the ability to stack interactions. If you haven't known, if you have a squad, you can heal someone in like 2 seconds or something crazy like that. If they're down, you can revive. You can reboot someone in like 2 seconds or something like crazy like that. But taking away shakedown, honestly, it's really changed how elimination works. Because before elimination, you knock someone and then you find their teammates right off the bat, and you would carry that out. Now at times, like it's so much easier to just like when your teammates dies, you can just grab their card and get away because they don't know where you're going. So yeah, lots of mobility, lots of opportunity for your opponents to get away this season, which can be both a good thing and a bad thing. As you can see here, we claimed the vault pretty easily. And you see here, I'm dropping the mythic, and well, I'm debating here whether I want a grenade launcher or mythic, but as you were saying.
Yeah, there's a decent chunk of ammo, really good rarity weapons, and then obviously the escape to the side of the mountain and get out of there before the storm comes in. That's generally what happens, You're looting the vault and storm comes in.
Yeah, tends to happen. Well, because Cover Cavern is off the map. If it was in the center of the map, it would be even more broken of a POI. You can see here, we're trying this old strat where you place a bounce pad opposite a launch pad, and it'll give you a little bit of a movement boost.
Oh yeah, you hit the top of the frame, and then you hit the launch pad, and you get sent flying.
So you can see here, yeah, performing a cross edit on the build in between, and then placing a pad on that wall will give you quite a big speed boost. You'll see you go up just a little bit farther. We did test this a couple times in previous games. It's not too big of a boost like it once was, but it is still a pretty decent idea if you can pull it off quickly.
Pretty solid.
Yeah, it took us a while to pull it off there, so it might not have been as useful of a play. You can see you're coming down on this gas station. Really, there's lots of unnamed locations this chapter that are still very good. You still find lots of loot there, but lots of unnamed locations. You can see here, tracking some people down below. Total group eliminations at this point is 3, if you can't see up there in the top right corner. So, we're doing pretty good so far. The storm has forced us to push in farther, so might as well try and take some of these people down. Hit 90. Trying for something else, but not finding it. Missing sniper shots is very common this season, because you got 3 shots, and if you miss them, you look like more of a fool than last season where it was just 1 bolt action shot.
Also, I'm pushing over ahead so I can get some damage on them. I don't think they noticed me quite
yet. You're moving in there. Now, there's people all over on top of you. I think one thing we could work on in the future is better callouts, pinging danger, pinging your opponents,
Third parties are pretty big this season with the mythic also.
Because people can just randomly join in a fight whenever they want to, so I'm creeping around here now, seeing this person over this way. Now moving on in. Super Slide got knocked. Oh, quickly taken down. Moving in here, they're all stacked on top of each other. Cracked. Hit for 69. And knocked again.
It's a solid team.
Picking up the reboot card. Finishing his eliminations off. Oh, getting contested there. Just knocked. Looks like Zelfan is going to come in and save us here. And I am down. Now we are watching Zelfan here. He is quickly taking down the person who knocked me. But now, another thing about the season, you can reboot 2 people at a time. I didn't realize that before, but that's a nice feature.
I don't think I've ever remember rebooting like 1 at a time. I thought you rebooted all, but I might have been mistaken.
Yeah, well, I just didn't think that was ever a thing, but I was proven wrong this season. And as you'll see, Zelfan is going to be able to get the reboot off here in a minute. But it is still a good feature. You can ping things whenever you are not alive anymore, which is nice. So we're pinging the nearest reboot van, at least the most convenient one. Usually when you're in a boat, you don't want to try and cross over land for too long.
Oh yeah, they kind of nerfed that where you can boost all over the land. They also also nerfed quad crashers.
Yeah,
You
quad
can't
crashers are
hold
super
them.
nerfed. Also, I don't think the boost lasts as long. I think that's what I was reading about.
Yeah, they like it just sinks. You just boost into the quad crasher, you just sink.
When they first came out in this chapter, you were able to do the old strat where you could fly in the air for a long period of time. You can see Zelda fan getting shot from behind now. We're trying to warn him. Those are sniper shots, so they could be up to, like 300 meters away or something. But that is another thing this season. They've taken away the sniper shots just keep going forever. At some point, your shots do stop doing damage at a certain range, so. Alright, looks like we're going to get the reboot here. Yeah, there is damage drop off. Or not so much damage drop off as like, have you seen where you'll shoot a sniper shot, but if your target is a certain distance away, it just doesn't do damage.
I think I've noticed that a couple times.
Also, the glitch with clingers recently, where you could just emote and they would fall off of you. That's another very famous thing that's been done. I actually used that in a game once.
Wait, you got hit with a clinger and it fell off of you if you emoted?
Yeah, if you emote, you can get rid of clingers.
Huh.
I think that's partially why they're out right now, or at least their spawn rate is not as high.
Gotcha. I never knew that.
Yeah,
Interesting.
pretty interesting. Alright, you can see here, we've moved into another zone. We're still pretty close to the edge here, but should be able to get a nice position.
Probably need to find some better loot, because we are
Yeah.
not...
Shield keg. This is an interesting item. It allows your entire squad to get up to pretty full shield rather quickly. It heals it, I think, is it 2 or 4 per second?
I think it's 2 per
like
second.
2 per second?
Solid, like, medical item.
Oh, yeah.
Realize this season there's been a lot of new, like, items for, like, people who play medic, throw, like, chug splashes, guzzles, all that. It's just some really interesting stuff, like the guzzle that you have in your inventory right there. It's pretty good. And the med mist and the shield keg, really solid, just medical items.
Yeah, they're really trying to change up how healing and all that works. That's what we've seen, especially with like the shakedown and the reviving patches.
We see here we got a tornado, one of the newer parts of the battle royale.
Yeah, that's what I'm liking about this chapter. There's lots of just randomness.
Oh, and also the Columbus.
Oh yeah, great for mobility, great for loot if you can find the Clomberries.
Very difficult though. I can't ever get a purple out of them.
Getting some extra mats here, hopping onto a quad crasher. As we've been talking about, the boost is nerfed on these, but it's still pretty useful for getting around quickly. It's not as fast as cars. I did test this in a recent match where I was trying to flee, or no, I was trying to chase someone down with a quad crasher, but they were in a car and I was in a quad crasher, and they were going way faster than me. I had to boost to keep up, and even then I fell behind. So quad crashers are good because they're they're all terrain. You can go basically anywhere you want, almost like the trucks.
Oh yeah. With the trucker wheels or whatever.
But they're an interesting mobility thing. I would probably choose a car with wheels over a quad crasher.
I think over here there's just one dude on the road. Just sniped him, get him done with. No need to deal with extra players, even if it's just one dude.
Yeah. You can see it off in the distance a llama, but it looks like it's been going for a while, so it's not worth it.
It's very interesting because the llamas, like, they get sent back up to the mothership, even though that season's kind of like already gone.
Yeah, kind of weird.
So, like, where are they going?
The llamas just disappear. Getting shots from far away with the MK7 now.
Oh yeah, it looks like we're third party here.
Hit for 18 at that distance is insane. Hitting again.
Damage drop-off's not that bad, too.
And there we go. 28 to the head from that range.
It's crazy.
That's some infantry rifle stuff right there.
Yeah, 2 damage, even though it's like 20 base. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I'm also enjoying the inclusion of more of the vending machines.
Oh yes,
A lot of
that's
the
very
vending
nice.
machines are nice. They drop good shield. Also that little patch, or like patch up. Oh, and tents too. I
Yeah,
haven't really
tents.
used tents that much though.
They're useful as a healing item most of the time.
You can get a bunch of shield pots in a game, or
They were glitched at the start though. If you can't remember, like I would try to get into a tent, and it just wouldn't let you. Like it would get pretty glitched. Also in the beginning, you could just camp and storm with the tent because it would heal faster than the storm would damage.
I remember that.
So that's been patched some.
Reminds me of that one, the little shield keg back in Slurpy Swamp or whatever.
Yeah.
Just tied in there. Another thing with the tents, apparently there is a pair of Hop Rock dualies that are actually being sold for real money, and I just find that crazy because someone had them in their tent or something.
Well, whenever people store exotics that were taken out of the game for a certain period of time in their tent, they can actually sell whatever account they have with that tent on it. And apparently people have bought it, which is kind of crazy.
Glitch King showed it off in one of his videos.
Yes. And actually, what's crazy is people were selling boom sniper tents, but then it got added back like a couple days later.
Yeah,
Which is kind of a rip for the people who bought those, because they went for like something crazy, like $30 or $40 or something
That's
like that,
insane.
even more. It's just digital information, guys. We could talk about NFTs all day, but you know.
Yeah. Different topic.
Ooh, large fight down here, trying to pick shots from far with the 100 sniper rifle. I want to know, what's your opinion on the 100 sniper rifle? Do you think it's better or worse than the
I personally miss the old sniper. I
Yes.
understand the mag size is really decent. The damage, though, it's not decent for a sniper.
Yeah.
I'd rather just be using EMK.
Yeah, even at legendary ratings, it doesn't hit a 200 headshot.
It does
so-
decent damage, though.
Yeah, decent damage. And also, oftentimes in games, especially in shooters, you're not going to find someone who's fully shielded up for too long amount of time, just due to the, ratio of shield items to like normal health items you see this season. Because I think that is a thing. You find more like white health heals than you do shield heals.
Yeah, especially with all
Check.
the wildlife running around, you can get some white heals pretty easily. Also, you can also lose some white heals because they will
Yes.
attack you. And that's not fun.
Using fireflies here. This build fight is still going as we join in.
Yeah, the fire's been getting a little crazy since the Bonanza week. I
Oh, yeah.
couldn't take it. Kept getting burned out my builds.
Moving in here, some great loot. More bounce pads.
Thank
as
goodness
well.
we actually found some decent loot after the
Yes.
revive that Zelda did.
Hey, but guess what? We are down to the last person. Looks like we made a pretty full sweep here. 12 team kills in total. We have not been slacking off this game, so
No,
hoping to move in on this guy here. This man is not giving up, though. He's going to keep fighting till the end.
No, but he is persistent.
He really has an opportunity to revive any of his teammates, though, seeing as how there's not a reboot fan in the storm, I don't think.
Yeah, I
Push
feel like the
through
same
there.
would be devastating. 5 damage by the storm.
Yeah, I need to get out quickly here. Moving up to a supply drop. Hoping to find some heals here.
While we tried to find this guy, I wanted to ask you some thoughts. Would you rather take a med kit or a med mist?
It really depends. If I'm trying to get out of storm, I'm going to take med mist, because you're going to need to keep running.
Yeah, constant heal.
But yeah, if I'm just really low on health, I'm probably going to choose med kit, find a place to stop, and because 10 seconds for 100 health is really not bad, especially if you can find a nice place to hide and just wait. You can see me again collecting fireflies here as the other boys have some fun tracking this guy down. It's really fun though, because he was running away from us a lot here.
Oh, yeah.
He had like infinite builds or something. He had the Spider-Man mythic and launch pads and everything. So
Maybe he got that long on the hill we were trying to
Yeah,
shoot
good
earlier.
point.
Oh, wait, no, never mind. I went up in this guy, bro. He probably just been farming the whole match.
yeah, tends to happen. All right, moving in now. We've got a visual on him again. As you can see, he's to brick builds, I believe. So trying to move in here, getting these shots on him. You can see him fleeing in the distance, trying to hit with the Ranger Assault Rifle. Ranger Assault Rifle, it's a decent new weapon. It's not quite as good as the AK of old, as they say.
Yeah. Oh, here comes Zelda fan to go push on him.
Yeah, pushing forward here. We have some. Well, I think all of us have Spider-Man mythics at this point, so just trying to blaze through his builds here, literally with some fire. Ranger Assault Rifle does do good damage to the walls, trying to break through here.
He's a really fast builder.
Yeah, he's some metal though. I managed to catch myself on fire here. I didn't even notice this until I watched this back once or twice. But quick finish off. We're all awarded a victory crown. How about that? That was a nice game.
Yeah, I think it was pretty solid.
Yeah, we were all pretty stoked when we won because we've been trying to win for a while. But yeah, you can see cover cavern pays off even when you're in trios.
Even though
So
we did die.
yeah, we did die. Well, I've been SwagBucket
This is
with
Super Slide.
and thank you for watching.